Today we're going to take a look at a portable power generator from WAKYME. This is the 520 watt-hour model that currently retails for $500 US. However, there is a way that you can save $120 on this unit right now, so watch till the end of the video to find out how. At first glance, there are a few interesting things about this model that stand out from the competitors I've reviewed in the past. First, it claims to be able to quick charge through its USB 3.0 and USB-C outputs. Second, it has Anderson power pole connectors for charging input, which I haven't seen on any other device like this. And finally, it comes with a 2-year warranty. Only the better brands in the industry come with that. The cheap, iffy brands are usually 12 to 18 months. Other than that, it has the usual features such as a pure sine wave output for AC power to two 110 volt AC receptacles, cigarette lighter socket for 12 volt DC output as well as other DC outputs, multiple USB ports, a collapsible carrying handle, and an LCD panel for operation. The box was smaller and lighter than I was expecting for this size of a unit. Obviously, this device is made in China, but it does come with the minimum required certifications from Europe and North America to be tested safe for consumer use. On the side of the box, it lists some specifications, features, and what is included in the box. Inside the box is the generator itself and a cardboard box with the accessories. As far as cables go, it comes with a solar panel charging cable with MC4 connectors to attach to a solar panel. There's also a cigarette lighter adapter cable to provide power for any of your portable car accessories. And finally, it comes with an AC adapter brick and cable to charge the unit with household AC power. And then here is the user manual, which is written in understandable English with adequate instructions on how to use it. It also does give you contact information for assistance and warranty claims. So all that's great, but if you're watching my reviews, it's because I always put these devices to the test and make sure they live up to the marketing. First, we need to fully charge the generator, so we'll let that run for a few hours. Keep in mind that it can take up to 8 or 10 hours for a full charge. Now that it's full, let's start out with an easy test to measure runtime on a smaller load. This box fan uses about 54 watts on its high setting, so we'll turn it on and let it run until the generator dies. As you can see, I had to turn the generator on its side, or even upside down, to plug my kilowatt meter in. This is my biggest complaint about the WAKYME. It may not be a big deal on most 3-prong cables, but because they oriented the third prong up instead of downward like on a normal wall receptacle, some of your larger wall warts and adapters will not work unless you put the unit on its side. Anyway, the fan ran from 8:53 a.m. to 5:58 p.m. for a total of 9 hours and 5 minutes. I will make note here that the power meter is not linear, as is the case with most lithium power meters. In other words, each bar of the battery symbol does not equal the same amount of time. When you have 1 or 2 bars left on the meter, it's going to shut off very soon. If we do some quick math, that translates to about 490.5 watt-hours of battery capacity consumed. Now that's not too far off of its 520 watt-hour rating, and every generator I test is overrated like this, so no surprise here. So let's charge the generator back up to full and try another test. This time we're going to use a much more powerful and power-hungry fan. This fan averages 250 watts on its high setting. I let it run from 8:41 a.m. the next day to 10:22 a.m. or 1 hour and 41 minutes. So if we do the same calculation for energy consumed, we get 420.8 watt-hours. That is also expected behavior, as the higher the load you put on a battery, the lower the effective capacity will be. With the battery fully recharged for a third time, let's do a torture test. Please forgive the mess in my closet here. It just so happens my air conditioner setup in my server closet was the closest I could find to simulate a 500 watt load, which is the maximum power this generator is rated for. As you can see, when plugged into household power, the kilowatt meter shows about 500 watts. So let's see what happens when we plug this same setup into the WAKYME. The kilowatt meter doesn't measure and display fast surges of power, but we know that to start up these fans and air conditioner, it will pull more than 500 watts for a brief second. The generator handled that just fine. It also ran for over 30 seconds at about 460-470 watts with no complaints. But when the compressor kicked in on the air conditioner, the generator threw up the white flag and gave up. The final test I want to do is make sure that the USB ports can fast charge a smartphone or tablet. As you can see, it does fast charge with the appropriate charging cable, which is not included. Now, since my channel features a lot of solar content, some of you are probably wondering why I don't test the solar charging feature of this or other generators. Two reasons. One is there are too many variables, and two is that some of these generators, like this one in particular, cannot be fully solar charged within a single day, especially in December when there are only a few sun hours each day. And if I test the solar charging with my specific solar panel in my specific conditions, such as angle to the sun, ambient temperature, my geographic location, and how clean the solar panel is, and then tell you it charges in 10 hours, that may not mean much to you in your specific circumstances, as it may take much longer or much shorter to charge. In conclusion, this feels like a well-built unit that performed well in testing. It only had a few annoying aspects and weaknesses that you can probably live with. It has the latest features you could want and is a good deal if you can get it on sale. So right now, as promised, you can use the Amazon affiliate link below and there will be a coupon for $120 off the normal $500 price tag. That makes this a pretty good value for a mid-range lithium power generator. Thanks for watching this review. Please click thumbs up if you found this helpful and consider subscribing for more reviews in the future.